Ashe, Ashe. So I'm fresh off work, as you can see. um, but I just wanted to go ahead and give back to you guys. And first of all, thank you for supporting me. Thank you for watching. Thank you for even paying attention, or just even if you just pressed the like and kept scrolling. Thank you for it. As long as you keep pressing the like buttons, keep commenting, keep dialogue flowing, communication is very key. Of course, I'm going to do a video about that. But something that's troubling me that I have to share at this moment, and specifically, it is dealing with, of course, work. I go to work, and as I'm there, I'm setting up my station. I'm setting up to. I'm a painter currently at this time, so I'm setting up my painting, and my mind is. I've already woken up, meditated, cleansed, had my old school on, my Earth, Wind, and Fire, just bringing a lot of great positive vibrations. And as I walk in, I could feel the vibrations. Like I could feel like energy just crumbling down, like it was trying to squish me. And I feel that every time when I go to the job, so I'm like, man, why is it like I get so tired all of a sudden, or I'm so drained? Yeah, it's a long drive, about a 35 minute drive, but it's a 35-minute drive. It's nothing. And plus, I've caught the bus before, and it's been 3 hours. So 9 times out of 10, it's the person I'm riding with, of course, but it's leading up to what I'm about to bring to a point. There's a lot of toxic, toxic energy at this moment in time, and is dealing a lot with the flu. So, of course, I have 3 tips of how to rid yourself of these negative entities and these negative energies of the flu. But I noticed that what I'm trying to say is I noticed that this has been happening because I see one person coughing, I see another person coughing, I see a guy down the street coughing, I see a guy on the roof coughing, and it's just everywhere. I even see a guy in a mask. My foreman, or what would be considered the head supervisor, he's coughing everywhere, and he's trying to do instructions, and he's going everywhere, and of course he's doing this, touching everything. And I'm just like, oh my god, the germaphobe in me is just like, what the fuck? Why is he doing this? Don't touch me. Like, I don't want to touch anything. And for one, the first step is setting your mind on the right path for you to not attract those things within you. And of course, if you're doing the right things, first of all, in the first place, you're not going to be affected or infected with such parasites in your system, with such toxic energy within your system, regardless. But to carry on, it's quite baffling how you provide information to somebody, again, this foreman, and then they come back the next day, and I'm not expecting them to be, you know, all jolly, spooky, and sprouty, and all that other stuff. I'm not expecting that, but at least I'm expecting some kind of progress. Before, you was just coughing in a towel. Like literally this past Friday, you was coughing in a towel. For the past 2 days now, since Monday, you're coughing in a mask. You actually have one of those doctor masks on. I can't remember the correct term for it, but it is a mask, and you use it for construction purposes or doctor purposes and things of that nature. And you have that on your face, over your nose and mouth, so you won't, cough all over the place and spread more germs. But you're already spreading germs just by breathing, just by touching. Like, you're already doing it. You're already doing it. And it's just like, man, what the hell is going on? And and then everybody else around me is just coughing, coughing, coughing. And all I could do is have my little thermos and have my green tea. That's the second tip. So let's go back to the first tip, the mindset. What I mean by the mindset and you not attracting such vibrations towards such lower vibrations towards you is because you don't want to put yourself in a state of panic. You don't want to put yourself in a state of worry, fear. Because the second they smell that on you, they're on you like this. Fear is in your face like this. The second you start entertaining it, the second you start entertaining the worriness about, oh man, am I gonna get am I gonna get sick? And am I gonna do this? It has nothing to do with that. It's all about the preparation. And if you are or were to have a sniffle or a cough, you prepare your body and your molecular structure to fight back. You prepare your immune system to fight back. That's the whole purpose of you knowing about fruits, you knowing about herbs, you knowing about vegetables. I mean, come on, especially you knowing about water. All of these things, it really seems a lot. It really comes off as common sense because it is. A lot of this stuff in life, in your life, within your spirituality, is really, it really comes down to common sense. It really comes down to a lot of specific, basic, structural directions within your own self. It really is that simple. Don't complicate yourself so much. It's not worth it. It really isn't worth it. That's why your life is so complicated, because you attract so much complications into your life, and then you wonder why everything is here, and it just comes off chaotic. Don't insult the word chaos, by the way, with your complications. You're complicated. You got a complicated mind. Stop being so complicated. Your life is not supposed to be complicated. Your mind isn't supposed to be complicated. That's too much distractions. Erase them. Simplify. Anyway, that's another topic I will definitely I will definitely speak on in the near future, very soon. Anyway, now first tip, mindset. You correct your mind state on focusing on more positive things, more attributed things, more solutionary things. Instead of worrying, find and figure out a solution. Go back to the basics. Okay, well, what can kill a flu? What could kill an infection? What can kill or eliminate illness specifically? What fights back? Your immune system. Okay, what helps with immune system? Now you're thinking. Critical thinking. Now you're going back to the basics of critical thinking. So what can do that? All right, flushing out the system. What flushes out the system? Water. Drink more water. Even if you're not drinking enough water, you feel like you are drinking enough water. Drink more water. Stop complaining. In a sense, it is coming off as complaining that, man, I drink water every day anyway. Who cares? The point is you're doing it. Keep doing it. I drink water too. I drink a gallon a day. I do my best to drink a gallon a day, by the way. It may not be every single day, but I do my best to drink a gallon of water every day. And you know what? If I don't drink a gallon of water every day, or at least drink a half a gallon, that other half is supplemented with the third tip, green tea, or teas in general, period. Teas that help boost the immune system, teas that help raise your vibrations and cleanse and purifies your body and your blood as well too. That's very important, especially for those of you that have this high blood pressure, sugar problems. Come on, man. Come on. Come on. Even if you're in college, you're too old for that. You're too old to be going through this sugar crap and high blood pressure and not eating the correct foods, not knowing how to purify your blood and or your body, how to detoxify your body. Actually, that's not the third tip, excuse me. Let me backtrack a little bit. That will salvage into the second tip of just flushing out your system. Then when you flush out your system, you go into the third tip. Because when you're in the stage of detoxifying and cleansing your body, and detoxifying. Actually, you know what? Do a bowel movement. How about that? That's how you really get it. That's how you really do it. That's how you really do it. Seriously. What is this tea I have? I have a natural herbal tea, or just green peppermint tea mixed with spearmint tea. Drink a good 2-3 bags per day, and then work your way up to my level where you're drinking 2-3 bags of tea every 2-3 hours. Who cares if you use the bathroom? Who cares if you're having bowel movements? Who cares if you're detoxing? Who's out there sitting there, man? I know his booty is whew, who cares? Because while they doing this, they doing that too. And what you're doing, cleansing yourself, breathing in the good, breathing out the bad. Anyway, it's common sense. It's very basic, and I'm not being. This is not me coming off boastfully. This is not me coming off sarcastically. It's me coming off in a very direct, manly way, men, woman, and child, to say we could always do better than what we're doing currently at this time, especially with our bodies and our minds. What are you holding yourself back for? That's just me. So you move into the third tip after you have detoxified and cleansed your body. And I mean, no, and this is getting into the point where you could go where in the mornings or on sunrise, which I like to call it, on sunrise, you don't eat anything. And if you do eat something, eat a fruit. Eat 2-3 fruits. How about that? Eat a few fruits. And when you eat those few fruits, drink some water. You don't have the water handy on you, drink the tea. You don't have the tea handy on you, drink the water. You have both, balance them out. Drink water for a certain period of time, and then afterwards you switch to the tea. Drink that for a certain period of time. When you're done with that, switch back to the water. Keep yourself balanced. Keep it fun, somewhat exciting, whatever. Then, once you have reached that state of doing the detoxification, you jump into the third tip. I said that about 2-3 times now, but you jump into the third tip, and then that's when you get into the real gory, the real blood and gory stuff about it, the real guts, which is the citrus fruits. You get into the fruits and the vegetables that boost your immune system, that really gets into your system and really get that vitamin C going. And I keep in mind, I said citrus, your oranges, your citrus fruits, your citrus drinks, not energy drinks. And what I mean by fruits, I mean fruits that have seeds in them. Please stop getting these fruits that do not have seeds in them. That's not a fruit. It is fake. You should know this by now. Like, come on. Like, you should know this by now. If a fruit don't have seeds in them, do we really have to call that a fruit? Anyway, as a nutritionist and a trainer myself, I'm just sick of it. That's just me. That's where I am with it. I'm just sick of it. I really am. Fruits have seeds in them. Those are real. So you get your citrus, and I mean, you make a whole dinner out of it. You make a whole dinner out of it. You fill that body up with vitamin C, and you still supplement with your water and your tea. You balance it out. So for those out there that can't grasp the balancing, I'll put it to you like this. You can detoxify your body whether you're at work. Of course, I prefer you be home where you could just go straight to the bathroom. You could just shoot across the hall, whatever. Of course, heed warning if you do it at your job and you're not allowed to get up so many times. Balance yourself. But moving forward, you wake up, Drink water. Have your tea ready, your green tea or whatever tea, with a hibiscus tea or um, ginger root tea, dandelion tea for your liver and your kidneys. You know, get one of those tea or lemon tea, either one, however you see fit. These are the kind of teas that really detoxifies the body, supports the immune system, and replenish, etc., etc. So you do that, right? So say for example, you're kind of hungry, you feel like kind of, your stomach's starting to growl a bit around 12 o'clock noon. And I mean, you really fighting. You really, you're serious. This is not about, but I want to eat. It's not about that. You're serious. This is about your health. So you get to the point of noon, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock. Of course, you're hungry. You're hungry. Okay. My suggestion: get you some graham crackers with peanut butter on them, or make you a peanut butter sandwich. Well, stay away from the bread. I'd rather you do the crackers. You want to stay away from carbon-based, not carbon. What is the correct term? I want to say, I was trying to go for carbohydrates, but that's not the term I was trying to go for. Um, Anything bread-wise, anything grainy, you want to stay away from that for the moment, because bread is mucus. Dairy is mucus. You're just going backwards if you're putting that kind of stuff in your system while you're trying to detoxify. You want to stay away from certain foods like that. Now, if you're doing it in a sense where you could eat a sandwich, and that's the only bread you eat for the entire day, or you ate some fries, or stuff like that, where it's not a heavy dosage of that kind of product in your system, fine. It's fine. Just be careful, but it's fine. You're not worried about it because you're not overextending yourself. You're not doing too much. You're not putting so much mucus in your system, but at the same time, just be conscious of what you're doing. That's why I suggest the crackers. If you have to eat chicken, go just the meat alone and some vegetables, real vegetables. If not from a can, real vegetables. And you do that for your lunch. You make that for your lunch. No bread, no carbs. That's what I was going for. Carbs. No carbs whatsoever. Closest carbs you could do, and I suggest, is just crackers or graham crackers, cracker sandwiches that have the peanut butter in them. The reason I say peanut butter, because the peanut butter will fill up your belly more than any other food that's currently out there, and it will fill you up. It will fulfill you. Or if you don't want to go that route, almonds. Almonds are awesome. Almonds. That's the real that's the realest nut I know. No pun intended. That's the realest nut I know at this time. I don't want to say pistachios. I want to say cashews and peanuts, but I'm kind of iffy on those for right now. For right now, I will bring better information when it comes to pistachios, cashews, and peanuts. But I highly recommend almonds. Almonds is awesome, especially for men. It is great for the prostate. I will be doing the video on that as well too. Because us men, all this Henny crap, whatever. Anyway, so you do that. This is the specific, just a few generalization of the current day that you will go through to cleanse your body of and protect your body from this flu crap and from toxins and negative energy altogether as well. Okay, now you go into your dinner, now you can really set into your mode of vegetables, meat, or vegetables, chicken, or just vegetables if you're vegan, things of that nature, nuts, fruits. You're still consistent. You switched it up, but you're still consistent within what you're doing currently at this time to cleanse your body. This is that season. This is that sickness season for some reason, and it's always around the beginning of the year. And then when spring come around, all of this is forgotten. It's like it never happened. It's like it's not. It didn't even happen at all. That's why you got to protect yourself. This is where you got to protect yourself. All right. So those are my 3 steps, man. Those are my 3 steps. All right. Those are my 3 steps. Your mind state, flushing of your body, water, green tea, or tea period, and then replenishing the body with vitamin C, citrus, fruits, vegetables, nuts, etc. Make it happen. Avoid this flu crap. Avoid these illnesses, and avoid these negative entities and energies that want to feast on your body. And on top of that, by you doing this also, you are erasing and flushing out all that intestinal parasites. Trust me, I got y'all. Yeah, there's parasites in your stomach at this time. And you're just chilling like it's all good. And you wonder why you have all these weird negative urges for fast food, like hard negative urges, and you wonder why you say the things you say, and you wonder why you think the things you think. These parasites have a mind of their own. They need a host, and if you're not eliminating them out of your body, you are the host. I'm just saying. I will provide more information, of course. I would definitely do so. Please, 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 please. Be within peace, be within love, and always be within healing. Walk in your healing. Walk in your healing. You guys are amazing. You are excellence. Don't ever have anyone tell you different. Peace.
Bombing out a foreign, crash my Nazi Holocaust, my bars. So this beast forever feel in prison. I give it charge. Don't be alarmed, this the one you looking for. He's so king and thunder, bringing chopping nigga with that flow. They counting forever.